She's going.
I thought you said you didn't want to be because you were on the board, so that you suggested Amy go.
Yeah.
She's been, I guess she's part of the policy chair then. Yeah.
Because she's something I don't think.
Yeah.
It's like
Maybe we were just like to come to the meetings. We did, yeah. Oh,
But that's just because I did all the health stuff.
yeah.
Okay, then I just gotta come. Isn't it?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Director Smith. Welcome.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Glad you could join us.
Glad to have you on board.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Good. So 4:00, shall we call the meeting to order? So I understand Anise.
So Anise will be an observer today to our meeting since her location was not listed on the agenda. So she's not able to vote or she'll be like a member of the public, but
Okay, she can speak, but not vote.
right.
Okay. Great. Okay. Call the meeting to order at 4:02 p.m. We have approval of the agenda.
So
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we have a meeting, May 7th meeting minutes. May I have approval of the meeting minutes?
So
All in favor, say aye. Public comments, do we have any public to make comments? Miracle?
No public comments.
No, yeah, no comments from the peanut gallery. Okay, on business, we have the 2025 inspection schedule and actually, that's in the packet. So do we want to go through the, schedule and the re-inspection? And the inspection stuff,
and I think we have the 26 is here too.
21, 26 inspection schedule. So Dale, did you want to take over?
Please, let's unmute you, Dale. You're muted, Dale.
I got something.
Dale, you're muted.
There you go.
There we go.
Now we can hear you.
Okay, very good. Andrea, I noticed one thing under old business, just a small item where it has Q2 block 7. I believe that should be Q3 block 7. And then the next line down where it says Q3 block 8, I believe should be Q4 block 8, but the description of the locations for the inspection are still correct.
Okay. So did you want to go over the outcome of the inspection? Is that just
Correct.
old business, correct? We don't need to review that because it's old business.
So on July 10th, we did a reinspection of the Sturgios buildings and all the items there had been corrected. I know when we were doing the reinspection with the hospital, I know there was, I believe, an ongoing issue with the ceiling in the copier room. And I know there were some recent rains in the last 2 or 3 months, so I don't know if that issue popped up again. Chris or Eric or Andrea, I don't know if you had any information on that. I did not follow up again with the hospital after the recent rains.
My understanding, there has not been any reoccurrence.
Okay. That's good. I know they were going to take some efforts to try to get that corrected, so hopefully those were successful. And then also on July 10th, we did the basement inspection, and the main items there were some missing discussion rings on the fire sprinklers, and there were 6 of those that we found, one inoperative emergency light, and then also some unsecured H cylinders that were located on the loading dock. But for the most part, all the areas we inspected that day on July 10th were in pretty good compliance, other than the issues I just mentioned.
Then have they been resolved then?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Have they been resolved then, or?
For the missing.
Well, so we followed up again then just last week with the reinspection of that area. And so that's the item under the new business for Q4
Just
block
on the
8.
agenda. So the July 10th was the original inspection. And then the follow-up reinspection was just completed on the 7th. So he'll address that reinspection part of it.
Correct. Okay.
So are we done with the old business?
Unless there's any questions or comments.
Right, is
Okay.
there any discussion, any questions or comments?
Just someone needs to find a better estrogen ring. So,
Estrogen ring?
That's-
Just to give you the details, apparently these accessories just popped. They apparently just popped. And so he said even during his time, they'll know where he's for you. This problem has been going on for decades.
Okay,
Did you hear that, Dale?
No.
Mike DeToro said that's an ongoing problem, that the escutcheon rings just pop out and need to be put back in or replaced or whatever.
Yes, the escutcheon rings are what they call a compression fitting. And so unfortunately, the NFPA does not allow any kind of a mechanical attachment or glue. And so the escutcheon rings just, again, more of a kind of compression type of fitting that goes. And so if there's any kind of building movement, even a small little earthquake or just normal building shifting, sometimes they can fall. And I know we try to encourage the hospital tries to encourage the staff, if they see an escutcheon ring that has fallen on the ground, just to call and have it reinstalled. So, but I will tell you, this last inspection, I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit here. It was much improved over the July 10th inspection that we had.
okay. Well, shall we move on to new business and the basement reinspection?
Okay, so on last week on January 7th, we conducted the reinspection in the basement, and all of those items have been corrected.
Any discussion? Okay, Sonata Tower inspection?
So after that reinspection, we were joined by Carol and Eric and myself, along with hospital staff, and we conducted a inspection of the Sinatra Tower roof, the mechanical penthouses, the elevator rooms, and then down to 5432 Sinatra. And there was just one minor wall penetration behind a door on the mechanical penthouse up near the roof. And on 4 Sinatra, as you might see in the report, somebody from the staff had put a piece of paper into the door jamb, which blocked it from positive latching. Hospital staff removed it right on the spot. And then there was on 2 Sinatra, a broken corner on the bed rail in the corridor. And then there was one fire sprinkler that had some dust accumulation on it in one of the electrical closets. So it's just those 4 items. And then we also went on after the Sinatra Tower to Biomed, and on the larger schedule, it shows finance, but probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago, finance moved out of that area and Biomed moved in. So we inspected the Biomed area, and again, no findings in there.
Any discussion? I enjoyed touring the biomed. It's fascinating, all the equipment lined up needing to be repaired, and then there's another deck of all the stuff that's been repaired. It's a daunting job with all the stuff at the hospital. It's used.
We have over 7,000 pieces.
I believe it. It takes a genius to figure out how to fix everything too.
And then I would ask, like, say, like the paper in the door jamb or the house, is that something that then you all follow up with the same maintenance of janitorial staff to keep an eye out for that?
We need to, it's educating that moment in time.
Yeah.
Identifying, likely in this case, it could have certainly keeps the thing going. We need to reinforce the leaders on the units. So when they see it, you correct it one line. And I'm not even getting lost, Yeah, that's what we do. And I think it's to be on a point, with only those 4 findings, for that amount of footage, it's really pretty good.
Yeah,
I think so.
And typically your guys are responding to it right away.
Oh yeah,
Spots.
and they proactively ground too. So obviously, my facilities run through paints everything at one time. So we keep all the units, simplify how it forms it. You see, ceiling tile is just gone, or doing some training, put it in so we can fix it on site. Then we also have our facility leadership do additional grounding.
Yeah, well, and it's okay to send Linda a picture or somebody, like, we've done that before. Yeah, I saw a chair that needed to look like it needed to go to Goodwill. I sent Linda a picture of it. I says, I'll go garage sailing for you. So, yeah. It takes a village to be eyes.
Moving and culture forwards. Everybody says it when they see it, and then you accumulate. Take care of it what happens.
Right.
You need to see the lead. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
For sure. So are there any committee member comments? Any more? Elise, did you have any questions? And I know that at one of our meetings, we talked about leapfrog report, and I know that the hospital has decided, or I guess it's kind of decided not to participate in leapfrog. Did you want to comment on that?
I will. So we participated in Leapfrog this fall, and got Leapfrog B. So that's our 5th B in a row that we've moving forward. Tenant have made the decision to not participate in Leapfrog across all hospitals. Leapfrog is a voluntary survey. It's not mandatory. It takes somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 man hours to submit all the data. We want to shift that focus to providing care and improving care in the facility. We will continue to focus on anything that's mandatory that we report, but leapfrog going forward, we won't. And just as a forewarning, the way leapfrog works is they give you a grade based on data that you submit. You don't submit data. They don't give it not applicable received, they just give it a 0. So there is the likelihood that we will see our leapfrog grade deteriorate in the future. It's not a reflection of the care, it's a reflection of data that's not. So we will continue to focus on our publicly supported metrics and all the very quality initiatives.
And that includes CMS, DP.
100%.
All
CDPH, CMS, the Joint Commission, and then all the various scores and distinctions we have when we're perinatal center of excellence, level 1 trauma, comprehensive stroke, our Joint Commission, knee and hip replacement center of excellence. We have all these centers of excellence who continue to support all the data, all that data, but just
then it does get more like PR media coverage anyway. But I didn't know what leapfrog was because that's the governing board meeting.
It's paid as like.
Yeah, exactly.
it's voluntary to pay them as
Yeah.
Any more discussion? Any more items to bring up? Looks like we've covered it all. Staff covered it all.
Only question on like status of the seismic planning.
Oh, good. I almost knows that.
we have submitted our products. We met the deadline by the end of the year. So now it's waiting for HCI to review these mass drawings that we've sent in, and all the hospitals have, so that's now going to be interesting to see how quickly they can go through that and get back to us.
Probably not very quick.
And with any projects that we submit, there's a bit of a dance. You send it in, they review it, and they have to make corrections, and you send it back in. So it's still too new to really understand. And I don't have any ETA for when we'll get to us as a more of them. You know what? State are going through this.
You don't know the answer off your head.
I don't. Some are obviously already there.
A lot. And the only reason I ask that is because of load of all of those plans. So
Well, and in theory, then it's a 2028 that you need to have all the plans and everything in place, assuming that HI gets there.
Yeah, taking more needs to be done by. So we're on track to meet all deadlines.
Thanks for remembering. Any more discussion? All right, we'll adjourn the meeting at 4:20.
wow.
Thank you.
If you personally don't count all 7,000 pieces of equipment. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.
I've seen the database, so I know there's like
Yeah, there-
7,500 or something like